subscribe.
Russell Envy here, back with another video about the metaverse known as Upland. And in this video, we are going to be looking at the 3 racetracks that were selected as finalists in the Great Racetrack Challenge. Now, if you don't know what this was your chance to design a racetrack that is going to be added into the alpha build of Upland for racing with all the cars in the metaverse. A couple requirements, some guides on how to submit, but ultimately this is what Upland was looking for, was a Google map and a pinpoint of like where the track is going to go, a short description and like which way. So for here, you're going to go counterclockwise, so the cars would race this way. Whoever wins, whichever track is selected, the winner is going to receive a MV Motors Series 4 mint number 21 in whatever color you want. This is the MV Motors Series 4. I do like the blue. I also like the violet very, very much. Orange is always cool. But let's dive right into these tracks because I'm excited to get this going. So inside the game here, you can see Marina Run, Mission District, and Genesis Loop. In my previous video, I did drive all 3 of these, but here we go. Here are our 3 finalists: the Bullitt Car Chase Loop, Westwood Exclipse, and Midtown Terrace. Now, what I can tell you here is that the Bullitt Car Chase Loop, you're going to start right here where this circle is, and we're going to have 3 sharp turns, and then it looks like the cars cross. This is going to be very, very interesting. I don't know if they're going to collide, but then you have some straightaway speed. This is going to be great. Inside of the Westwood Exclipse, what's going to happen here is you're going to start, and we're going to race around this big loop first, and then we're going to come through this little short chute, and then we're going to race in the opposite direction back through here, again through the short chute, and then around the big track again. Both of these racetracks are 1.9 miles. And then last but not least, we have Midtown Terrace. This is a 2.4 mile racetrack. It looks like we start up here and we have some big sweeping turns down into like this, it looks like an arrow. And then a pretty technical section here with corners. Also looks like some more technical around here. I cannot wait to get racing with these. Let's dive in, and we're going to do our Bullitt Car Chase Loop first. Alrighty, so we're going to view the track. We're going to hit enter. We're going to be using my 2022 MV Motors 1 Series R. Here we go. So look at this. I use this every single day. It's yellow. We're going to spin it around, show it off a little bit. You can go ahead right here, pause the video. You can see the stats. I highly suggest if you have the chance to pick up your own Series 1R, please go and do it. They are a lot of fun. We are going to select this car, and we do want to start our race. All right, and we are loading our racetrack. Here we go. Look at this already. We got 4 Series 1s, 2 Series 4 cars in the back. 3, 2, 1, go. So it looks like we're going to take off, and we're going to have 3 big right-hand turns. 1, 2, and then here's number 3 right on. I'm in first place. I'm loving it. Hopefully we win this race. Wow, this is so cool. Big turn here. Look at these big straightaways. So already I can tell you that if this track is selected, cornering and straightaway speed is what you are going to want to work on when you start training your block explorers or when you start building up the stats of the cars. We'll see how that plays out, but wow, we've got a 3-way battle here for first place. Wow, look at this. We're all the way back up here. Let's go take an aerial view and we'll look at this racetrack. I'm in first place. I love it. We'll come through here, back through our start finish line. So this track, it looks like 52 seconds was my very first lap. So let's come back through here. And it looks like when we come through, oh no, are we going to run into, oh no. Oh, we did not run into them. But like I said, I don't know if we're going to. Maybe if you've got like diesel trucks that are part of this race, we might actually collide into them. I don't know. But this is a tight battle up here for the lead. So we're going to go side by side, getting past. I love the racing views here in Upland with the Meta Motors racing here. This side-by-side view is pretty cool. In the dashboard's pretty cool. Like if you're actually driving the car, you can see here, second place back through. Wow. Big sweeping turns, a lot of straightaway speed. Again, those are characteristics of the car that you're going to want to build. Looks like cornering and straightaway speed are going to matter the most here. Let's see if we're actually going to cross into those cars again. Let's bring them. Where are they? Nope, they did not cross this time. We'll go back to our leaders. 1, 2. It looks like I'm in third. It's a tight battle for first. It looks like we're a little spread out here. I might be able to gain some ground. I've got a little bit of cornering speed. We'll see, but look at everybody you are building in the metaverse. If you have property in San Francisco with racing here, you're definitely going to want to start building all of your stuff that you can. Start staking that spark, build your buildings. This is so cool. And we're going to come down here. It looks like our straightaway speed to the third and final lap. There we go. 51 seconds. I ran another 52. Now we do have to wait for these cars to finish. Wow, tight battle for 5th and 6th. Wow, look at this. Who's going to get it? It looks like the violet is going to come in 6th, and it looks like that blue. I don't know. Here we go. Couple more turns through here. Will we get it? No. There we go. And then I like this. Watch this. There's going to be a sharp turn here at the end of the video. Yeah, there we go. Wow. So you can see the Bullitt Car Chase Loop. First place did this in 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Last place did this in 2 minutes and 57 seconds. Very, very interesting. If the Bullitt Car Chase Loop is your favorite track, this is one that you are going to be voting on. Remember, we're going to watch all 3 of these before you vote. All right, let's go to the Westwood Eclipse. Let's view our track again. We're going to go around the outside through this little, I call it a short shoot, and then back through here. Let's go ahead, enter our race again with the 2022 MV Motors Series 1R electric yellow race car. I love racing this thing. Like I said, I do it every single day. And let's go ahead and start our race. All right, here we go. We're loading up. Now, again, we have 4 Series 1R cars, and we have 2 Series 4 in the back. Look at this. All right, so this is our Westwood Loop. Now, it does look like you start and you curve a little to the left, and then you're going to have these big around this, like this big arch around the top. This is so cool. Come down through here, and then it looks like we're going to have like a little S section that we're going to come down before we're going to have a sharp turn right here into that short chute. There we go. And now we're going to go back around. So we have a big loop and we have an inner loop. One goes clockwise, the other one goes counterclockwise. That's pretty cool. Look at this. And we're coming around like that huge design in the top of this with some sharp turns. Wow. So this racetrack is definitely all about handling, cornering speed. Not so much your straightaways until we get around to the big loop, but you're definitely going to want to have cornering speed when you go through here. Again, I'm running well in this race. I'm running in first place. Hopefully the 6th around. So our first track was 52 seconds. That was 55 seconds. We'll see if we can go ahead and improve on that time. Let's take a look at this aerial because we have a 3-car battle for the lead. This is so interesting. Look at this big sweeping turns around here. Wow. Oh, that car almost had me. So that was that little short shoot, and now we're back through this top section here. Here's that big turn before we go around this interesting design here at the top. A lot of cornering, a lot of handling, that is for sure. Wow, look at through there. Let's even see if we'll get in tighter on the car. I love how this car drives. I love how smooth it is. And then you come around the corners, and I love how there's like smoke as if you're like drifting around the corners. How much fun is that? So 54 seconds, we did pick up a little bit of time, and it seems like as each lap goes by, the car does get a little bit more comfortable on the track, and it does look like you pick up a lot of speed. running in first place here. I'm very, very hopeful. I do think that I will stay in first place. One thing that I have noticed about this is that usually by the first or second lap, like whatever position you're in, you tend to stay there. So if I'm running in fourth, I usually finish fourth, but looks like we're coming through here. Wow, look at this big sweeping turn around here through the short chute. We're going to go back into my car, down into this huge, wow, look at all the different buildings here. You've got apartments, you've got Lux homes, you've got ranch houses, you've got your townhouses, you've got your big townhouses. There we go, lap number 3, 54.667 is our total time. Let's go wait for our last cars to come through here. So here's the Series 4. Look at how they're going around here. This is so cool. Look how smooth they are. You can see the Series 1 is a little bit violent when it goes around the corners. These ones are ultra smooth. I love the look of these cars. Here they come to their finish line, and we'll see what they ran across here. A minute 3 is going to be our last place car. Last but not least, I love that little sharp turn at the end. So this racetrack, 2 minutes, 45 seconds, first place. That was me. I can't believe we won. I love winning these every single time. This is why I watch these races. I have so much fun when I do. But you can see 3 minutes, 10 seconds is our last place car. Alrighty, let's go dive into Midtown Terrace. We're going to come back here. Now, Midtown Terrace, you can see the last 2 tracks that we did, they were 1.9 miles. Now, this one's going to be a lot bigger, 2.4 miles. The submission rate was 2.5 miles, so they just squeaked in here. Let's go ahead, enter the race. Again, my 2022 MV Motors Series 1 Type R Electric Yellow. I need to come up with a name for this car. Something treasure hunting related. Maybe like UPX Yellow or something like that. If you've got a name for my car, please drop it in the description below. Maybe I'll choose one of them, but I definitely need to come up with a name for her. That is for sure. Let's go ahead, select this car, and we'll start our race. All right, here we go. Loading here. Now, Midtown Terrace. I do know that Midtown Terrace has a lot of buildings. Wow, look, we're already inside of one of them. That was so cool. So I do know that we are going to be racing through a lot of buildings here. Wow, big turn from the start. Look at this. This is so cool. Oh, wow. So, yeah, you can definitely see, wow, look at this. Oh, through a series, it's almost like a tunnel. Look at all of these houses through Midtown Terrace. You know, this reminds me a lot of Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and what I mean by that is when we start going through these long channels here, Indianapolis Motor Speedway is like that, where you have grandstands on the left and on the right side of like the main straightaway, and like that's where all the fans sit. So that's kind of what this reminds me of. Look at the color coordination of these houses. I love Midtown Terrace, but look at the cars. Look at how we are turning. Look at how great this is. I'm running in second place. I might be able to go catch this car. But wow, look how fast these cars are going around these corners. A lot of turns here. You're going to need some straightaway speed. Your car is going to need to be agile to go around these turns. And wow, look at this come through here. So here's our first lap, a minute 8. Our first track was 52, then we ran 55. That's a minute 8, so it is a little bit longer. Let's go into an aerial view. Let's go see what it looks like. Wow, through the rooftops, through here, and I think we're coming down into like this little arrow part of the track. This is so cool. Look at all of these roofs. Look at the color coordination. It looks like a lot of people own a lot of houses next to each other, or a lot of plots of land. That's why all these houses are like the same color, especially like across the street and stuff. But wow, this is great. Let's go into our in-car view, see what it looks like if you were driving this Series 1R MV Motors. Look at this. Wow. I love this dashboard view. Coming through here, coming through like these long channels. Now you can see the turning is pretty smooth in here. Let's go take a look at our Series 4. Remember, whoever wins, your vote is going to help win somebody right here, a Series 4, whatever color they want. Let's go check out our last place here. Wow, so you can see coming through here, big sweeping turns. I do know that the Series 4 a little bit smoother around the turns. Let's go look. Battle for first place. I'm coming through here. We'll go right back into here. I gotta tell you, Midtown Terrace, this is great with all of these properties. I can't wait for every racetrack that is going to be in Upland to have all of these buildings. Now that we have the new buildings, right? We have the small factories, we have the Lily Towers and such things like that. I can't wait to see what these racetracks look like with all of your buildings. So it does look like I'm going to come in second place here at the end of this video. We're going to come around here, big sweeping turns back through and now out into the open. This is where we're going to get a lot of our speed, but with some agility. Coming back through here, and it looks like this is going to be our last turn, I think, to our start-finish line. There we go. 1:07 is what I ran. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go look at our last place cars. Let's see where they are. You can definitely see that they are working their way. Wow, how cool is that? Driving through here, coming around here. Now we do have to wait for these cars to finish, but you can see, let's see what time they ran. We have about 1:08, about 1:07, I think is the fastest speed around here. And then this one came in 1:17. So quite a difference between the Series 1 and the Series 4, 1:18. Not bad, though. Here we go. My favorite part, little turn into the buildings. First place around Midtown Terrace ran 3 minutes, 22 seconds. Last place ran 3 minutes, 58 seconds. Huge difference between the first two racetracks and Midtown Terrace as far as time, but all three of these racetracks are unique in their own way. We have the Bullitt Car Chase Loop. Again, when we're looking at there, you start through here and you come right across where the cars are going to cross. I don't know if they're going to hit, but that is definitely the big selling point of the Bullitt Car Chase Loop. The Westwood Exclipse, I'm going to tell you, this track has really grown on me. I like the huge turn around here and like the little S through down here, but then the short shoot is a really cool idea back through here and loops around. And what can you say about Midtown Terrace? I mean, all the houses that are built, you're having a glimpse of like when a fully built city has all of the properties. You can see what racing is going to look like in the metaverse. How cool is that? Okay, now remember, you're going to be voting for your favorite racetrack that is going to be right here after Marina Run, Mission District, Genesis Loop. Which racetrack do you want to see? The link in the description and where you're going to vote will be down in the video description. Make sure you click it. I'm sure there's going to be a blog post or something in Discord so you can get your vote on to pick the winner of the Great Racetrack Challenge. As always, my name is Russell Envy. Come give me a follow over here on Twitter. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't. Spark Week is going on. Rio is about to open. We're trying to pick a new racetrack. There's a lot going on in the metaverse. Until next time, get your spark on.
Subscribe.